Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Let me turn this off because it's louder than hell in my ear. That is the timestamp, everybody. It is right after we stopped from the YouTube video. We were having Jester. Well, let me talk to everybody first, just in case people aren't here. I can't just jump into the thing and just explain things that people aren't even listening to yet. Not that you guys aren't listening, but we have no, our whole family's not here yet. We have to wait for all our brothers and sisters and everybody else. Let me roll up my sleeves, because you know how I am about sleeves restricting my arms from movement. I had to wear my grog shirt. I don't know why, honestly. I went in my closet, and I was like, it just stood out to me. I was like flipping through, and the grog one, just like when I went to it, an aura shined and it blinded me. And I was like, oh, that's a sign. And I had to wear my grog shirt. It's not obviously Mighty Nein, but it's Critical Role, and it's one of my favorites. I haven't worn it in a while, so we're gonna rock the Casbar. Hello, everybody. Colvin, Aura, Forrest the Runner, Vero G, Star, AK, Leading Blind, Tealbird. Can I tell people what we talked about the other day, or should I wait till its arrival and surprise everybody? That's up to Tealbird. Tealbird, you let me know. But besides that, who did I miss? The Chimiki Pero. We have Clever Name I Made. Why does Clever Name I Made? What? It's not previously anymore. Clever Name I Made is it just stands out because it's missing part. But hey, it's short and sweet, and I still enjoy it. 44. Did I say everybody already? I think I got everybody. Let me just make... Oh, Patrick's up here. I didn't see. There was like a break, and then it was more people. I think Patrick's the only one up in this top section. So Patrick as well, welcome. We got Noah Summers. Hello, Grog is the best. Noah Summers. Have you been in the chat before? Because I don't recall the name Noah Summers. Whether or not you were, welcome. Little Paramonster, I see you over there. I think I got everybody. I changed it. It was stupid easy. Clever Name I Made. Honestly, I'm so used to calling you Clever Name I Made previously, but I kind of like it short and sweet. It almost, like, without the length, I almost thought you were somebody else, but I saw the clever, and even with my horrible eyesight, it worked out. Saul Herbert, what is up? Yeah, but I have not been in a while. Noah, okay. I must have been a bit, and you said it was a while ago, but Noah, welcome back. Saul, I just got scared out of my goddamn mind because it sounded like a horror movie and the door opened, but it's Coco. Coco, come here, honey. Come here. You want to come up here? Come on, you could say hi to all the people. Ready? Wee. There you go. Say hi to all our family and friends. I'm a Coco. How are you doing? She is my little princess now. She is literally more attached to me than Sammy was now. She goes everywhere I go. She gets so sad and cries every 5 minutes. I think I am just a cat whisperer. I swear. I tell everybody. Everyone's always like, your cats are always so cool. And I'm like, I'm not trying to take all the credit. I mean, they're cool. But I think that I just treat them like human beings. And they love me for it. So I think it is glorious. But anyway, Adam Espinosa, Tealbird gave the okay. Tealbird, I don't even really know what it is, but I just wanted to say this because I think Tealbird is amazing for doing this. And I just want everyone to know, because on top of the fact that we get art every week now as the thumbnail to promote or just give the shout out that the live stream is today, Tealbird, because my Jester shirt was all disheveled last week, is going to send me a Jester shirt of their own art. And I thought that was amazing. So everyone give it up to Tealbird for being awesome in general and for giving Jay a shirt, because now I'll have a Jester shirt that isn't all frazzled. You guys, I forget, I'm pretty sure I wore it all live stream and then into the videos. I can't remember for sure, but I definitely wore it in the Patreon video and the YouTube video. And I can't remember if I did in the live stream. I kind of, it's just a lot of stuff going on this week. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact that Tealbird is amazing in sending me a shirt. So I just wanted to let Tealbird know I appreciate it and let everybody know that there is a shirt coming, but it's coming from far, far away in a galaxy that I never heard of. So, no, I've heard of the galaxy that Teal'Bird's coming from. But it might take a bit, but we're going to have it one day. And it'll probably be, my guess is within the month of February, it'll happen. Ninja Master, Bidet Family, the dude JB, Michael, my moderator, both the dude and JB, my moderator. On my last delivery. Might take a bit longer to get home. Michael, you take your time. You be safe. Dude, how are you doing? How did you like the finale of Percy Jackson? I got it up as soon as I could, and I edited it up for YouTube. I did every episode except 2 and 3, I think, because I was so far behind, I just didn't have the time. But all the episodes are up except 2 and 3 on YouTube edited, and Patreon's got them done in full because the season ended on Tuesday. We're going to finish True Detective Season 4, which is on Sundays. There's 3 episodes left. And then we're going to start Avatar live action. And that, I think, drops all at once. So that's going to be like a Cobra Kai day of hell. And by hell, I mean I'm going to love it, but I'm going to get no sleep. I'm going to edit for like 30 hours. And that's not even how many hours are in a day. So we've got problems. Hey, Michael and Ninja. What is a Valentine? Holy crap, my fingers. H3Y, what is all that? I don't know what that is. There is some encrypted code that Star is sending out, and I don't know what it is. That was unnecessary at Clever. What was unnecessary? Star, whoa, LOL. I didn't see what happened. I missed it all. Hey, when can you maybe squeak some episodes of Hell of a Boss into your reaction schedule? They're mostly super short. It's been mentioned enough now where I'm going to put it in my list of things to check out. My God, I gotta start catching up. I've gotten so far behind. Like, my dad has been good for the last 2 weeks, so I've been trying to catch up on like getting stuff done around the house and stuff. Fixing cars and trucks and getting everything organized because Dad looks like he's doing well. And because of that, I have neglected everything else that I normally do. Hell of a Boss. What an image I see right now. I don't even want to look at it anymore, but it looks awesome. My fingers were badly placed on the keyboard. That's all. Oh, okay. And you watch them all on YouTube and you can, oh, they're all on YouTube? Is that what you're saying? Because that makes it easier. Like Ruby, I find it so easy to watch Ruby, and I do enjoy Ruby very much so. But I love that Ruby can be thrown up on YouTube without an edit because it makes me more inclined to do a show like that because the edits themselves take so long. So if I could find a show that I love and it's like very laxed on the edits and stuff, it makes my life so much easier. And like, you know, there's so many shows to choose from. Why choose a show that makes my life more difficult when there's so many that are great and make my life easier? Vizzy Pop. What is Vizzy? Hell of a Boss is dope. Vizzy Pop. What is Vizzy Pop? I am happy to hear your dad is doing well. Thank you, Aura. Today, Persona 3 Reload came out. It's like 2006, 2008 all over again. I have never seen, I know the name from the arcade and stuff, but I've never seen or played or done anything with Persona. But I hear amazing, great things about it as well, like many other things. They are on YouTube and it's Vizzy Pop, guys. I'm afraid I spelled it wrong. Oh, that's a thing. I've never heard of it. Yes, they are on YouTube. Is it Vizzy Pop, guys? I'm afraid I never heard of Vizzy Pop. Is that like a Crunchyroll or something like that? I've never heard of it. Vizzy Pop is the YouTube channel. Oh, got you. Vizzy Pop is the channel. Boom, got you. I thought it was like a new streaming thing that I never heard of. My friend loves to rant about Ruby. Never seen it, but have almost intimate knowledge of it. I forget why I got into it. I can't remember if it was originally a request, because my sister's boyfriend's cousin was really into it. And back when I think I told you guys that we were purchasing a gun for home protection. Like we have a big house and we have, things. And since Dad got sick, my dad was like, we got to get a gun. So we got a firearm, and my sister's boyfriend works at the firearm shop. And when I was hanging out with him, he was like, oh my God, you do a YouTube channel with reactions. And he was talking to me about all sorts of anime. And I can't remember if that's why I started watching Ruby or if he was just really into Ruby, but he was very much into it. Ruby is pretty good. Could have been way better. Guild Wars 2 is getting a lot of my attention lately. I know of that too, haven't seen it. Someone else tell him my typing is shitty today. Got you. Star, I got you. I saw it before. No problem. I'll probably make the best of it and figure it out, or just be blind and not read it right anyway. So, we are 1 minute away from 6 o'clock. Here is the recap, and then we're jumping in. We have, I think, roughly 25 to 30 minutes before the break, and then 53 minutes after. So there's roughly an hour to 20 and roughly an hour and 25 minutes. And if we hit 50 likes, which we're almost halfway there, actually, let me slap my like on. Those of you who have not yet, throw up your like. I'm going to do mine on my backup account. We almost crossed halfway already. We're very close to halfway without even having started. And we've got an hour and a half before we close this out. So let's see if we can make magic happen. And Daniel O'Day, D4. Did I say D4? I'm pretty sure I said hi to D4, but I definitely saw your name higher up there. Daniel O'Day is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, here's the deal. I'm going to go shut that door because now Coco is gracefully sleeping on the bed and giving me this look like, I love you, Daddy, but I might claw your face because that's what I do on occasion, meaning her. I don't claw her face. She will just randomly be like, and then she'll rub me, and then she'll touch my nose, and then she'll look at me and go, and just bitch slap me with her claws out and scratch my shit. But like, I think it's just because she was traumatized as a little baby. But she's looking at me ever so cute. I let her. You can slap me and claw me all you want. You little angel from heaven. She fell right asleep when I looked at her. Anywho. Hey, I always assume you've said hi to me. D44, I at least 5 times a day just look up at the sky and go, hello, 44. And then I wait, and I think I hear you sometimes. I'm going to go shut this door because Ninja's right. We're going to hit the pipes. We're going to hit the radiators. I'm not drinking. We said last week, no drinking till St. Patrick's Day. But we are going to burn up the rest of my stuff. I saved enough. Remember last week I said I had hopefully enough to make it one more live stream? I have just enough to have tonight. And then I have a skosh left for the Super Bowl next Sunday. I'm saving a little for the Super Bowl next Sunday. But this Sunday, no football except the Pro Bowl, which is, at this point in my life, boring. I used to watch it when I was younger, and it has just gotten increasingly more boring over the years. Like, they used to actually try. Now it's just like a joke. Now you have everybody playing like flag football and two-hand touch, and it's like a joke. There's like, the score is 70 to 80, and everyone's just like, isn't this hilarious that we just keep scoring touchdowns? So it's a big waste of my time at this point. Breathing treatment time. Breathing treatment time. How's the live stream going? Silly Philly, what is up over there? Silly Philly. All right, I'm going to shut that door because I just have to box myself in so I don't have the whole house reek of smoke. So give me 5 milliseconds and we'll be right back. I'd do it with the, oh wait, maybe with my sister's headphones on I can reach. I think I can reach. Let's pretend we're making it. I think I could do it if I stretch this out. I'm doing it, but I'm like about to fall over because I'm stretching my foot out to push the door. So you all can watch and hear me if I fall. I did it. I successfully did this. All right, we're back. Everybody, ready? Let me open the window. Get ready for greatness. Ugh. I hate when I bend my body in weird positions and then I hurt myself. All right. The window is like such a weird angle. I have to like dive over 5 baskets and then like I don't even need to explain it. It's just hard. So the goddamned sexual Tyrannosaurus guy passed. The goddamn, that's Carl and Arnold. You know that meme with the two. My God, I read so many things at once. The goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus. What is that from? Well, I know sexual Tyrannosaurus, but I don't remember why I know sexual Tyrannosaurus. By the way, everybody, I don't know if that's Sorry, I didn't know oh yeah, oh that's what we are talking about. Apollo Creed died right before I had to go pick up my truck right before I did this because it was during the winter storm. The drive shaft broke in half. Just picked it up. On the way home, I get a notification Apollo Creed passed away. He was in Mandalorian. He was in Happy Gilmore, Predator. What was the other one that they were saying? A lot of people were saying, and I'm like, oh yeah, he was. Oh, the Colt 45 guy, right? Wasn't he the Colt 45 guy? Oh no, I'm thinking of Billy D. Williams. My bad. See, somebody told me that. Somebody was like, it wasn't he the Colt 45 guy? And I'm like, I don't think so. But I wasn't thinking clear. And I'm like, oh, that's Billy D. Williams. Lando Calrissian. Just came in to see what's up, silly Philly. We're going to hit the radiators. And then we're jumping in because it is 5 after 6 and we're supposed to be on a tight schedule or I will get fired from my job because I hold myself to a higher level and I will fire myself and hire someone tomorrow. Here we go. I'm packing the radiator. Everybody, Ninja, Colvin, Clever, Shane Barron. I'm trying to think of all the people that indulge in smoky goodness. 44, Daniel O'Day. You know who you are if you do. Nothing against you if you don't. But I'm just getting the radiator crew together. May he rest in peace. Carl Weathers will be missed. Yes, everybody. This radiator hit is for the great Carl Weathers. Apollo. Last night, because I thought it was creepy as hell. I mean, it's not creepy, but it's just weird. Mr. Video is one of the reaction people I still watch on occasion. He has done all the Rocky movies recently, and last night he sent Rocky 4 out. He dropped Rocky 4 reaction last night. I watched it, went to sleep. He dies today in real life because Rocky 4 is the one that Apollo Creed dies in. Sorry if you've never seen Rocky, but it came out in the 80s, and if you haven't watched it by now, you probably aren't gonna, or you don't really care. But Apollo Creed dies in Rocky 4. I watched it last night with Mr. Video, and then he died in real life. That's a weird coincidence, being as that movie came out 40 years ago. So isn't that a little odd? I think so. Radiators, everybody. Radiators unite. Okay. Glorious. Let's get started. The last thing we saw was Jester was talking to Lakash, I believe the name was. Lakash. And he was saying, or we were saying, yo, we want to have Traveler Con here. Do you think that's cool? And he said, if Vokodo gives the okay, then that's fine. And then Jester started laying it on too thick. And that's when I stopped because Matt was like, you know what, roll for deception? Was it roll for deception? I think I'm saying that right, but maybe not. Either way, that's where we left off. She's about to roll to see if we can persuade, or was that persuasion? Was it persuade? Either way, you guys know what I'm talking about. That's where we're jumping in. So everybody get ready. Love Mr. Video. Been watching him for a long time now. Yeah, I think my sister introduced me to him. There's a couple reactors I've been watching since before I started reacting. But Mr. Video was one that came after. And I'll come and go with him. Nothing against him. I'll just, sometimes you're just into other things. You come and go from things. And recently, he's been putting out a lot more content and stuff that I wanted to see. Like Rocky's one of my favorite franchises of all time. So I thought it was a nice way to jump back in. He also did Dave Chappelle's season 1 and 2 recently, which is one of my favorite comedies of all time. So he's just been popping out great content, for me at least. She rolls a 9. I think you went past it. DBZA this week, Jay. We will be getting back into Dragon Ball Z because Percy's over. Percy's over, so we will be getting back into Dragon Ball Z. I have to go back and recap myself and see where we ended because at this point it was like 2 months ago. Because right? 2 months ago? There was 8 episodes, 1 a week. 2 did come out in 1 week. It's roughly 2 months ago, though, that we stopped Dragon Ball Z. So I definitely got to go back and I got to recap myself, see where we're at. I might have even been an episode or two ahead of when we stopped. So I don't know. I got to check, but we will continue that, obviously, the dude. Just in case anybody else is wondering, that will continue. And we will, like I said, if you weren't here before, we will be jumping into Avatar the live action on Netflix. It comes out February 22nd. And I'm going to try my best to get as much out day one. But I believe 8 episodes are dropping day one. So that might be difficult depending on the lengths of time they are. Anyway, we might have, like, either way, we'll start here. I don't remember going past the roll, but I might have. I didn't check. I just thought that's where we ended it. And this is where the YouTube video started. So there, it's possible I saw the roll. Either way, this is where we're going to start. Clever, you forgot the musical notes. All right, everybody, get ready, because we're about to jump in. 3, 2, 1, go. Just had to pour it on. Nine. All right, there we go. Clock. Oh, we got the clock. Doot. Let me turn this down a little. Oh, this might be the one that echoes a little too, so I'm going to try to cut it down. Let me know if it's echoing too much. I don't mind a little echo, but let me know if it's killing you guys. It should be all right as long as I don't blast it. Like Heaven Falls. Heaven Falls. I feel like that's from something. Nope, I was wrong. Clever. It's always good to admit when you're wrong. It shows heart and bravery and honesty. And I'm just talking out my ass right now, but I appreciate it. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it like certain death? I like Vox Machina because they were my first D&D campaign to watch. I guess it was mine too. If I think about it, I never saw D&D before. Like maybe drunk at parties in passing, I caught a couple people doing stuff. Like my brother, I said, used to GM. He used to DM games all the time, but I never sat or played. I would just kind of like sit for a second and be like, what is going on? And then I would, do my own thing. I was a big party drinker kind of guy. I was like I lift weights. I wasn't like a frat guy, but I feel like I was a nerdy frat guy at heart in college, which isn't a thing to aspire to be. And my brother was like always playing video games and comic books and D&D, and I was into all that, but I still like lifted weights and went out drinking like a crazy person every night. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, the TV series was really good. I hope for more. I will watch every minute of everything they ever make. Anything Critical Role makes in animated form, I will watch. Or even, obviously, this too. Because I've watched it for hundreds of hours at this point. If we're in the we've been watching, we probably watched 500 hours of Critical Role together. If you think of it, think about it, 100 plus episodes plus all the other things related to Critical Role, 600 hours of content we have watched together of this. You deserve to be warned that Hell of a Boss is part musical and raunchy. I appreciate both. I just went and saw Mean Girls, the musical. My sister was like, no one will go with me, and I went. I'm a big fan of musicals. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Like and subscribe, everybody. We are beyond the midway point for 30 extra minutes of greatness. Yup, it's been a while for sure. Based on vague comments last night, announcements probably soonish. GM and DM both work. Game Master, Dungeon Master. Based on vague comments, oh, I heard that. What are we? What is that related to? Based on vague comments last night, announcements probably soonish. All right, we're talking about Vox Machina next season. Gotcha. I had to like do the math and read everything real quick. Yeah, I can't imagine it would be too much later than March that we would get some sort of announcement. Got a little kick to it. We gotta love our dead people tea. Love musicals as well. Last night, I did a double feature of two movies I've never seen before: Unsinkable Molly Brown and Billy Rose's Jumbo. Both, I would say, are musicals, and both were very good. 1960s. There were reactions I had to do for the channel. Somebody that's a Patreon member is massively into musicals, so I do musicals almost once a month, full length movie musicals. But it's a Patreon. Those things are way too hard to do edits on. It takes me like 4 or 5 hours to edit a 2 or 3 hour movie properly. So I just don't have the time for everything. All right. Well, that's not comforting. We've said, yeah, we were saying this all the first part. I kind of forgot until he just said it, but we've all been feeling like we're being watched. Travis inside one of the places was like detect invisibility or whatever, and there wasn't. But we're constantly feeling like something's off. And now we just determined that everyone's feeling like that. It's not like certain people are in certain spots or something. Yes, in the morning, we go see Vokodo. I don't know what to expect. Do we actually see an entity? Like, when I say, like, I don't need to see anything crazy. I just want to know there is a thing or a person that represents Vokodo. I don't want to get there and have excuses as to why they're not showing up. I don't want to like get there and it's like a stuffed bear and they're praising some crazy doll or something. I just want something because these people seem on the level. They don't seem too off. They seem like they're very just following this routine of things to do because of Vokodo. Focus. Glorious. Free bird it. Free bird it. Longest song you could possibly play, and while you're free birding it, we'll have 5 hours to go investigate the entire village because that's how long Freebird is, if you want it to be. I think I told you guys at the bar, I am going to focus, bar story. We used to play it every night before the bar would close because they'd let us play one last song, and it would buy you an extra 10 or 15 minutes to drink. Here we go. Here we go. 17. Good choice. Good choice. Soft and light, but a little sad. Don't forget the sad. We need a tint of sadness. I don't know why, but I suddenly got visions of Final Fantasy III with, I believe her name was Celis. That whole rendition of that song. Bringing him down. Bringing him down. I love the music in the background. It is perfect and fitting. And it's kicking up as soon as I said it. I apologize. I have to clear my throat. I dig it. It's very nice and beautiful. Coolio works for me. That's all I saw. I didn't read anything else above Coolio works for me from the dude. Are you being serious? Does Coolio... Wait, I think Coolio actually passed away in real life, so he can't. But I assumed he wasn't really Coolio. Yasha, rock the Casbar. Too much, too much. I think we only have like 20 minutes left till the break. Because don't forget, we aren't starting where we normally start. I just want to make sure. I think it's like, like 2:27. So we got less than 20 minutes, but we're not going to break. We're just going to jump right to the other. So we'll talk a little, but we're not going to move. We're just going to smoke more. And don't forget, there's less of a stream today, even with the extra 30 minutes. So we got to hit that 50 likes. We're more than halfway there. I have faith. I have faith. If you're jumping in, like the video, if we hit 50, 30 minutes of the next episode. Take care. Good day to you, sir. Terra is the stern one. Lakash and Viridian both seem like pretty chill. Nothing wrong with Tara. She's just a little, Shortly after sunrise, is there a reason for such things? Shortly after sunrise? Why, so it's darker and you could trick us and it won't be a real person that's Vokodo? I want to go broad daylight, right out in the open. I want to sing, dance, and drink with Vokodo so I know he's real. Okay, chat has spoken. Did you know that they are in the middle of making a new season of Heartstopper? I didn't know they started yet, but I kind of assumed they were. It's good to know, though, because some of these shows have been getting canceled left and right. Like, I just finished season 2 of Our Flag Means Death on Patreon, and literally, like, the day after I finished season 2, they canceled season 3. The whole show's canceled. And there was a cliffhanger at the end of season 2. Yasha, come back. Bo is what now? Wait, she is. I have to go back and read. How many likes are we at? My videos always get stuck on 10. Mine says 28. Mine says 28 likes. We are. That's horrible math. I was going to say 32. We are 22 likes away. So all we got to do is average 1 like every 5 minutes, and we should be good. 1 like every 5 minutes, and we will reach fortune and glory. Applause. I like Adam Espinosa applauding Yasha from before. Did you know that they're... Oh, I already read that one. I love that Yasha panicked and ran off. The nerves got to be so much. I get it. Yeah, I could totally see that. I hated talking in front of a classroom or an auditorium, or I was like terrified. And obviously you could see now that I've gotten over all that. But when I was younger, you could say, Jay, I'll give you $1,000 to talk in front of the class, and I'd be like, I'm good. Now you have to pay me $1,000 to shut up. I agree. I agree. I say we go all out and give some crazy good thing to show our faith and loyalty. But then if we find out Vokodo's a fraud, we take everything and kill everybody just because we're savage, horrible people. An ambassador. Wait, she is? What the dude JB? What did the dude say? Oh, Coolio is instead of cool. Just say Coolio instead of Coolio works for me. That is hilarious. I literally thought you were making a joke that the man Coolio, who I'm pretty sure passed away, worked for you. And I obviously knew that was a joke. If it was that, but it wasn't even that. It was just capitalized because it was the first word in the sentence. For me, reloading the video doesn't work. Yeah, I have it on a different... I have it on my phone, so I can make sure there's no technical difficulties. And I have no problem reloading that because I'm not using that to watch. Right now, there's 31. So we're 19 likes away. 19 likes away. We are making progress. We're going to hit the radiators just in case everybody's on the same page. Less than 15 minutes is the break. So 2:27, we're going to hit the radiators. So get ready. I'm going to kill this kombucha to clear my throat because I keep hacking. I'm just a little congested. I was outside all day and I just smoking and everything breaks me up, or doesn't break me up, it congests me. Caduceus has got a great different kind of sense of humor. Bo is gonna die of laughter. Marisha's been having great like laughing fits of recent. I feel like she's been at least once an episode cry with laughter, specifically Marisha, which is good. It's good to be able to laugh till you cry. I wish I could every day. Perception check, everybody. I'm going to say 12. It was a 12 and he added his thing. That's what it was. I was right. He just added 7. I'm totally making that up, and maybe I'm right and I want to be a winner, so. The sense that something is, yeah, what is going on? Is it possible? Here's my thing, because we keep going back to something is watching us, something is around, we feel uneasy. Is it possible this Vokodo thing is real and Vokodo is always watching or something like that and we are actually being judged? Could it go that far? I don't think so. But the fact that it keeps coming up. What is Veth? Yeah. It's going to be awful. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. I thought he was going somewhere else. Or she was, Veth. Well, he's talking in the form of somebody else. Or she. My God. I'm just gonna leave it at that because there's too many things to think of. All I know is I hope she does. I hope Jester kisses Ford tomorrow. Thinking that she's being told to do so. I wouldn't have done it in school, but I'm turning 41 next week. I give no more fucks. I think that's where I'm at, Star. I am 42. We all know this. My birthday's in October. So I'm what, halfway? November, December, January. I'm almost halfway to 43 already. But around the mid 30s, I didn't give a shit in my 20s, but I still didn't do things like public speaking and stuff. I feel like sometime in my mid to late or mid to early 30s, I just stopped giving a fuck. I'm like, with the shit I seen and I've dealt with in my life already, what the hell am I afraid of to stand in front of some people and talk? A tomato. A tomato. I always feel like Fakoto's watching me. Daniel O'Day. I mean, once I find out what the hell it is, I'll have a better idea of how I feel about it. I just don't believe it's a. I don't believe it's a real thing. I feel like these people are a little cracked, but they're not acting like they're cracked in the head. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at her face. Hung on a leather hung on a leather thong. Or over your junk. Across the I was gonna say, as a belt, and if it's the size of a fist, it's over your junk. Glorious. We have a glorified cup. But we had like a whole school lip sync. Each grade had 2 entries and no one wanted to do it. Yeah, I didn't do any of that stuff back then. You're lucky. I mean, I was in track. And you're lucky I got out on the track and ran around. That was freaking horrifying. To go out in like little short shorts. When I was in school, I don't know if they still do this, but cross country, they would give you shorts that my boxers were longer than. I'd literally be like, my boxer, like, and they'd be like, you got to wear the uniform. And I'd be like, this ain't going to work. I don't know what you guys think this is. But there were these little short shorts with like slits up the side. Your like whole freaking ass would hang out and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to wear this, let alone go out in front of a stadium full of people and run. But I did. Not feeling a God type presence. Ooh, look at her face. I love Matt's face right now. Look at Matt. are crazy? Do you think the people here are no. I feel like they're not because we could leave. Unless, well, they could be influenced in another way. All right, so yeah, they're being influenced, but how? In my mind, being influenced it doesn't mean mind controlled. It could just be you have a lot to offer and you feel this is the place to be. Like influence doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Must be true. Oh, did Veth just sell herself out? Veth just sold herself out by asking. Spandex is allowed also in soccer. Jay had old man balls in high school. And it was just, I was like a pasty white, like, like emaciatedly skinny kid. So it was just like, I didn't want to be like half naked on a track when I was like already uncomfortable about my body and I was a kid. I mean, I'm pretty sure I started cross country when I was like 13. So I was like, this is weird. Or maybe no, I couldn't have been 13. I had to have been like 15 or 16 because I was chubby as a freshman and then I got skinny. Now I'll literally, you guys saw, I'll do a whole freaking live stream with no shirt on. I'll run outside right now naked and go roll in the snow. I don't give a shit. What does it matter? Who's gonna say? Who cares if they do? What is it gonna change my life? I'll probably be on the news or something and then get committed. And then you get free drugs and you don't have to work. That's what I'm told. Aw, that's true though. Caduceus laughs, but it honestly is as true as could be. Or, I mean, it is funny. I don't remember my parents' names. Now, I'm assuming Sam doesn't remember. I'm assuming Veth. Oh, is it really? Travis and he almost had it. Laura Ashley. Isn't that a furniture store? Laura Ashley? Or is that a clothing? That's some business. Laura Ashley. I heard of that. So she legitimately doesn't know. All right. We don't remember parents, but we had a wife. He said, I don't sense godlike presence, but it could be some. Yeah, that makes me more nervous, honestly, because a god would at least give us something to go on. That means it's something else or these people are crazy. It's avocados. Too much avocado is never a good thing in this area. Guac. Call him Guac. King Guac. The Kokomo. Call him the Kokomo. Guac. Say, was that Bo? I couldn't see who said it, but I saw someone said Guac. If it was Bo, it's only fitting because we are the same thing. Person, kind of thing. We're going to journal. Ashley Madison. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of that. Maybe it's Ashley Madison. That right there, first time Yasha ever canonically mentioned. I was gonna say Adam, thank you. In my head, I was like Nidoran. I never remembered hearing that, but I'm like, she had to have at some point. Literally, that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, I never remember Nidoran, but I feel like we had to have. Like, how did we never ask her last name? But I mean, you're probably right because you just said it, and I believe you. And I saw they mentioned Callie. Scatting. Travis is up there scatting away. Jester farts in her sleep. In her sleep, she farted. Tiefling toot. The tiefling toot. We're gonna go see whatever this Vokodo thing is. Oh, we're not. I just totally forgot it was 227. I just said it. Are we having a giveaway this week? Oh, there's no giveaways or announcements, so never mind. Oh, that's right. They can't because of the circumstances. All right, let's jump ahead. Everybody, let's see what Matt has to say over here. We are making ground. We need 18 more likes. 18 more likes, everybody. I'm just going to pause it in a second. Investigation check. I'm just going to pause it at a good time when everyone's shown. That's perfect. 2:44:55. Look at that. That is a perfect round number, and everyone is in sight. So we're going to stop this clock. And we're going to reset the time. Oh, what am I doing? I stopped the clock and then reset the exact same time. All right. What did I say again? Because I already forgot. 2:44, blah, 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 2:45:55. 2:45:55. It's such an easy number to remember, but when I smoke, things become difficult to remember. And I already have the greatest memory ever. You guys know that. 2:45:55. I have to double check 50,000 times so we're not all off. All right. Now let us take a break. Simple answer, Jay. Much like how it took them 74 episodes to know Bo's last name, Lionette. They never asked. I guess it's as easy as that. Honestly, like, I believe you. It's just one of those things. I'm like, damn, 101 episodes. Granted, Yasha wasn't around for how many? 30 plus episodes? I feel like a good 30 plus. I mean, is that a lot? I feel like she wasn't around for a good part of it, like a good 30 episodes, which means it's not as surprising considering, like you said, we didn't find out Bo's until 74. So say Yasha wasn't in 30 episodes, that would be about the same amount of time that both of them were engaged in this campaign. I need extra time. Please, Star, go ahead, do your thing. We're going to give it like a couple minutes. So yeah, Caduceus came up with a ritual for them as a means of circumventing the memory loss factor of this island. Your name, your family, your hometown, and one thing about your past. Gotcha. I caught all that. But that's good to recap what is going on. So now, if we are affected like these other people, we won't have to worry about key things. Because other people, every time we ask them something, they're like, I don't know, honestly. I can't tell you. And now we find out from the Traveler that it isn't a godlike presence that he senses, but something is either there and faking these people out, or these people are insane, or there is something in the air and it is like a Percy Jackson kind of thing where nobody realizes until you like kind of get unfogged, but you're not going to ever get unfogged if you don't leave. And some people do leave though. That's what's interesting to me, that some people do leave. So how do some people, like, why would anybody ever want to leave if they're here, because if it's working and you're being brainwashed by something, then why would you leave unless you started realizing what we're realizing? But I feel like it'd be too late at that point. So there in my mind, it's more likely somebody doing it or something doing it than it being like in the food or the air or something like that. And if it is, then there's got to be a reason why some people left. Maybe they didn't eat the food or go visit Vokodo. I don't know. Maybe they didn't give good things. Maybe Vokodo's like, listen, Bob's got to leave the village because every time he gives an offering, it's like a freaking stick. Why is Bob giving me sticks? Get Bob out of here. Stop giving him the Kool-Aid because Bob is not wanted. That's like, maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Okay, think I got it. You mean The Mist. The Mist. Is that the game? There's a game. I'm thinking of the game Mist. All will be explained in time. All right, everybody's good? Now, Star's good, everyone's good. We'll jump right back in. We've got 53 minutes, I believe. Where's it end? Let's double check. 3:39. So it's almost 46. We've got 53 minutes. 53 minutes left. We're going to jump in and then hit the radiators. So get your radiators ready. Get your pipes ready. Because I want to start it up. And then while they're talking, because we're rolling right now. So while they're rolling and talking, we'll hit the radiators. We're 17 likes away. 17 more likes, 53 minutes to do it. We need to step it up a little. But I mean, obviously you guys can't do anything. We just need to get more people in here. 3, 2, 1, go. 21, which is very good for Ford. 4 for Laura. Oh, okay. So we are higher than lower. That's for sure. Definitely 4 out of the 7 were over 18. Oh, what is happening? What is about to happen? But like, all right, something in our bag, but it has to be. Yeah, we don't know what's happening. What if it's a good thing? What if it's a good thing? That's what I was thinking. They're assuming it's bad, but what if he's like, you now have the most magnificent blanket ever, and it would have been something better? Like you give your sword, and they're like, we have turned your sword into God's thunder. Yeah, we have no clue. All right, we have no clue. But something occurred. We all do our thing. I love it. We're all doing our memory checks. I'm sorry, what? I don't remember my name. Who are you people? Yeah, what is going on? Who are all you people? Why am I naked? All right, no memory issues for any of us. Radiators, everybody. Radiators. Memory check. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I clicked it on and Clever is there. Yeah, radiator check, memory check, my memory check. Here we go. Radiators, everybody, unite. Your whoopee. Is your whoopee gone? Yes, and I've also turned British. I don't remember my language. I have lost my blanket and turned British in my sleep. I'm hitting it again and then we're repacking because that was not sufficient. She's going to show her every blanket in the vicinity. No. Somebody screwed with our... This was a theory before. Ready? Here's Jay's rant for 5 seconds. My theory before was the Traveler is screwing with us this entire time and not telling Jester that he actually is behind the scenes of all this, and that is why he's giving us this information where it's not a godlike thing, but something's going on. And I think maybe after all is said and done, he's going to be like, surprise, it's me, isn't that silly and funny, and everything's great, and here comes Traveler Con. That is my rant. Now I'm going to clear out this pipe, and we're going to get ready for some new stuff. Now somebody is playing games. Like, can the Traveler access our bubble? Maybe the Traveler... there's a beetle that's been dead for a while. I'll eat it. I love it, though. That is great. Yasha, you win my heart. Yasha wins my heart. It is really fucking weird. Why is our whoopee disappearing? Ooh, wait, no. I was going to say, is it possible that somebody in our group told Matt, do this and I'm going to do it, but don't tell anyone I did it because I want to screw at people to be funny? Is that possible? Like maybe Veth. Maybe Sam went over to Matt and was like, yeah, I'm going to have Veth hide people's shit to freak them out, but it's just like an inside joke for us. I mean, I'm assuming that's possible, but would they do that? Could they do that? Should they do that? How many other words can I use? Ready? Here we go. Big time rush. Hardcore. Radiator. Everybody. Is Ninja here? Do we have Ninja? We'll wait for Ninja. Let's wait for Ninja, because I'll get so high that I'll fall out of the sky and I'll have to catch myself. Whenever we see Ninja, everyone get ready. When we see Ninja and Ninja's good... No rush, Ninja. Ninja, you do your thing. We're down to about 50 minutes. Just a dude pretending to be a god. I'm assuming we're going to conclude this. Oh, Ninja is here. Ninja is here. Emily Mary is also here. I was summoned. Ninja, are you available for a quick smoke and a pancake? I think so. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have responded. But everybody, say hi to Emily Mary, because Emily Mary has now joined our happy family. Well, she's already been part of it, but she's here for dinner. She's here for dinner and radiators. Everybody... make room, because Emily Mary is here, and Ninja is going to smoke with us. Everybody, let's go. Radiators, unite. That's a hit. Now I'll fall over and go right to sleep. Okay, on we go. Let's do it. They're dead. You're all dead. Bong and a blintz. Smoking a pancake. Bong and a blintz. I swear, I think Smoking a Pancake is probably the most quoted Austin Powers quote I use of all three movies. Of all the things you could quote in Austin Powers, Smoking a Pancake, I must say, once a week, on average. I don't know, I just love smoking a pancake. And I don't even like pancakes. I mean, I'll eat them, but I'm not a pancake guy, per se. But I just love smoking a pancake. Unlikely, but some groups could be down with it, depending on how chill with it they are. We're speaking about what I was talking about earlier. But Colvin, thank you for the assistance. Boop, 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 boop. Then he strangled them all to death. I like it. Is this a focus time? I feel like focus time might be approaching, but I'm gonna roll with it. A pipe and a crepe? Pipe and a crepe? I couldn't remember the other one. I was like smoking a pancake, bong and a blintz. I couldn't remember pipe and a crepe. Was there another one, or is that it? Was trying to remember the pipe one. Yeah, I remembered bong and a blintz before Clever said it because it flows, and I'm always like smoking a pancake, bong and a blintz. And then I didn't remember the other one, but I knew there was like at least one more. There might even be a third one, but I mean a fourth one, but I think there was three. Carnivorous plants. Well, we already knew this. If you're jumping in late, put a like up there. 33 likes right now. We need 17 more. And we got a good 45, 50 minutes before I shut this down and cry because we didn't hit the 50 likes. I'm saying if, I will cry. I will sit here off camera and cry for 5 hours. It's a good question. That was a very good question. That's where my mind went. Iron, blood. I mean, we were very specific with the irony taste, so I kind of just assumed that's what it was. I'm happy Bo asked, because it wasn't. The music is glorious. Who's loving the music? Jay is loving the music. Look at Sam is like disgusting. This music is reminiscent of something else, and you know how I do with them matching music to other music. This is a new one. Oh my God, what am I hearing? It's like Cinderella Man or something. Like, I feel like Last Samurai or Cinderella Man or something. Try your best. Try your best to avoid the sticky pools, because you'll die. Don't go, just stay on the path and don't go near anything or touch anything. I mean, I honestly, we probably need to be told this because of the chaos we usually have happen. Beautiful. Viridian is a wee owl. That's pretty cool. She waves. Yeah, Viridian can become an owl. I don't know. I don't know where it begins and ends from there, but owl, way to go. Jay, do not read. I read that and then I stopped. I will not look at comments for 52 minutes. Caduceus and Bo up front. 16 likes remaining. We're slowly. I mean, honestly, I think we're going to do it because Michael didn't get home yet. So Michael's going to slap a couple likes on. I know a couple people come in later. I think we're going to hit 50, but we're cutting it close. We're going to get close. 2221. 2221. 222. I'm just going to refresh in case. My account is wrong. It says it is accurate. Oops, I did something wrong. Stop that. Google just started like tracing my phone or something. Delicious. Dexterity. Jay, please read. Hi. I almost looked away. I almost looked away because I saw Jay, please, and and then I'm like, oh wait, he's saying to read it. Hello. Hi, Daniel O'Day. We're good? We're clear? Everything's good? All right. I've got another if we're down. Oh, Clever's got another if we're down by one. We're gonna be close, but I think I don't know. I have faith in this one. What was that? Oh my god, I hate when people scratch things. Like nails on a chalkboard. Scratch. Blah, blah, blah. I hate it. 19. That's back to back 19s by Ford on important roles. 4. Damn it. 21. And didn't Bo get a 21 on the last one? I feel like we've all been getting solid rolls. The majority. Caduceus got the lowest. Caduceus is gonna fall. Oh, Caduceus has submerged into. Caduceus is stuck. At least he's in the front, so we all have to go that way. Rapidly. It begins to pull you under rapidly. Yeah, roll individually, because Jester's got some strength. All right, it's on Laura. And that's bad too. Caduceus looked bad too. 4. Hers was still better. Back-to-back 4s for Caduceus. I was thinking the same thing. Wouldn't it have to have water in it? What is the movie I'm thinking of where, oh, I think it was Rick and Morty, where the guy could control water and it sucked all the water out of the guy's body and just dried him out? Like, water is in almost everything. But I mean, if it doesn't matter if it ain't gonna do anything. Like, even if there's a little bit of water in it, it's not gonna probably matter in this circumstance. 18 ain't a bad roll. So it's like it's reminding me of Creep Show, the raft. It's reminding me of like this blob slick oil. It's very much like the raft in Creep Show 2. It was Creep Show 2. Well, that's not in Creep Show 2. How much? Is it a bad? Ooh. So this ain't no wuss. 19. A swamp antline. Spirit Guardians. Psh. Spirit Guardians, Beatles all over. Oh, I was going to say, are they going to get stuck too and cause no effect? Yashi. She's Yasha. She's got it. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Uh, Ripping his body with the teeth. Roll damage for the swirls. It's bad. You do suffer. Help. It's again. I've got another. If we're down. Oh, I already read that. That's so gross. It happened quick. I thought maybe it'd go into hiding for a bit. It gets attacked and it just vomits up this pool of shite. It's not water. Oh, see, like Matt's saying, maybe that will work. Like we were just assuming. I think Ford's right, or Travis is right. I would say walk on water would mean solely water. If you have a spell called control water and it only controls water, wouldn't walk on water only work on water? I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just in the words. Oh, there you go. He just confirmed it. So Matt just confirmed just because it's in the wording doesn't mean it is not able to do other things. The community said that people can leave, but hey, can't remember who is it or how long ago it was, so they can believe what they want, but if their memories are blurry, it's not necessarily true. I hated that so much. I don't forget how evil that lactose telekinesis kid from Misfits. Oh my god, I do remember that. Prayer of healing. What did we say this? Is it 49? Or 30? Oh, 30, 39. We're 1 minute away. I was going to say, I feel like we're close to the 30-minute mark. We're 1 minute away from 30 minutes. So everybody, get ready, because we're going to hit the radiators. We're going to do it again before the end. So don't worry if you're not ready to go. I'm going to wait like 2 minutes, but Radiators Unite for the final 30 minutes of this episode. I'm just going to pop my account up, make sure everything is going well in the life. Everybody like, subscribe, do your thing. We need, I think, 16 more. It looks like 16 more likes. 60 more likes. Radiators, we're at the 30-minute countdown. 30-minute countdown. Dark Wolf. Shit, almost forgot about this live stream. Dark Wolf, just put your like up and join us. And we will hit the radiators. Dark Wolf, I'll give you a second. If you hit the radiators, I'll give you a second. I don't remember if you do or not. I don't think. I feel like you might on occasion, but usually not. But either way, let's see if Dark Wolf wants to hit the radiators with us. I'll give him a minute. I hope we get to at least have an answer about Vokodo before the 30 minutes. We're running out of time, and I need to know. Ninja's here. Colvin's here. I just want to make sure. I think Dark Wolf caught on. Shane Barron, when did you get here? Because I was bringing you up before, and I was like, I haven't seen him yet. Maybe you just popped in now. Either way, Radiators Unite, Dark Wolf, you're in if you want to be. Well, you're always here. Now I got work at 9, Dark Wolf, then you're with us in spirit. You don't have to. We'd rather you be safe and go to work and make money and live a life. For the tree, I think that's next. Focus for the tree. All right, ready? Radiators, and then we pay attention closely. You'll always be green to me. You'll always be green to me. 14 more likes, people. We are catching up. Let's get to single digits and we'll feel great about everything. Charm of Plant Command on my thingy. Hey, you trees. Amazing. Amazing. I hope it happens because I want it to be so. Can you tree thingies make an easier path so we can get over there? I like how she says it too. She's great. Always very positive and optimistic, even in the worst of times. Persuasion to the trees. We're trying to persuade the local trees. I love it. It's like going to a bar. I don't know. My mind just went to a crazy place. I literally pictured a local bar filled with trees sitting around drinking together, but they're trees. They're not people because we're talking trees. Don't be crazy. And that's what's happening. You're trying to go to a bar full of locals that are trees and talk them into some craziness. But I think it's awesome. Let's do it. Did you talk to your local tree today? I like it. I like it. We're reading the words. It works. Like swing from the branches. Kind of like monkey bars. We'll have like our own little set of monkey bar trees. I always wanted a monkey bar tree, so we got it. And they're locals. They drink at the local pub, these trees. I saw them in my mind. A sap bar. I love it, Colvin. Yes, that wins. I mean, if they're sun trees. Amy France is here. I was like, I had a look. I was like, who said this comment? Amy France. I love it. I can imagine some trees and sitting around drinking some wormwood. Wormwood. Oh my God. I've had me some wormwood. I honestly think wormwood is quite delicious. The absinthe kind of stuff. I've had all sorts. I've had like American types that don't really have the actual wormwood. I've had shit from Europe that my business partner brought me from like Italy and stuff like that. That's like the legit wormwood stuff that like you hallucinate on. And I just enjoy the taste. I've done it all the different ways where you could like, you take the spoon and the cube of sugar. There's like all these different ways you could do it. And it's all fun. And I think it all just tastes delicious. But yes, I would do that. My tree involves bacon and crying. The bacon part, that you just made me hungry. Maple, I mean, what if it's a maple tree? Then you'll have syrup in your bacon tree. Don't roll a 6. Oh, we're also almost down to single digits on the likes. I like that we're making our way. It's working out quite nicely. Uh, all right. Oh, oh, just brackish water. Oh, so not all of them are bad. I thought Ford, being like a man of water, that he somehow was able to get out, but I'm like, wait, it's not water though, so that has no relevance. Caduceus again. That's hilarious. Caduceus falls in twice. Ford falls in and doesn't get affected at all, but it's a different pool. Help again. Poor Caduceus. I feel like Talzin in general has been having really bad luck because there's been many times of recent I can remember where he's really down on himself and he like really gets angry. Like I feel like a couple of them, they have a couple bad rolls. They're like, whatever, it is what it is. I feel like Laura and Talzin take it the worst. Like when they're rolling bad, they like get really mad. And he's been of recent just rolling bad. Crying from the Applewood bacon. Help, it's again. What is I saw everyone else writing that earlier. What am I missing something? Did I don't know the reference. Amy just said it. Like a bunch of people were saying it earlier. I was assuming that somebody said it, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing it, but maybe I'll figure it out at some point. Like making my way downtown, which they haven't done in a while. By the way, David France, if you're out there, hello as well. Oh, Star Wars music just kicked in. Whenever I see Amy, I assume, or I mean, you're not always around, I'm assuming, but I just like to give the shout out because you're part of the family. Other foot. Caduceus is footless now. We have lost our feet. Poor Caduceus. Michael is home. Michael, we are happy you made it safely. You have arrived for the final 25 minutes. The final 25 minutes is upon us. I said this many times, but I love that they've kicked the music up a notch. It is loud enough where I am quite content with everything in life. Oh, help, it's again. I like it wasn't done enough times to set in yet. So now I get it. Help, it's again Amy. You gave me enough to remember it though and it worked. Cuz if I did, I'm not kidding, if Amy didn't write that, that might have slipped by me. But because now I'm like looking for it, I caught it. Amy, we salute you. And we've also went over 40 likes. We're down to single digits. I think we're going to do it. We're going to have a smoke and a pancake if we do. The swamp of sadness. We're spending a great deal of time with this, and honestly, it's entertaining. I just want to know about Vokodo. Can he just like write it on the tree so I can not be stressed out that we're not going to find? I mean, we're going to probably jump into some minutes of the next one, so I think we'll find out regardless. But I want to know what the frig the deal with Vokodo is. It's one of these mysteries. I just want to know the answer. The shaded tangle, cold and gray. You notice nothing because you're being carried by a giant owl. Dead silent. That's a good question. First time you realize, but does that like I feel like he's saying it is something that just happened. But it could, I mean, you could have just been distracted by everything else and just realized. I feel like you would have though. Yasha. Just gave my 4 likes. So mics are in. We need 7 left, everybody. 7 left. If you didn't, now's the time, but 7 likes, and we have 15 minutes. We're going to talk for a bit, though. We're going to still talk for 5 hours. I actually don't even know how much time the next episode is. Usually I look ahead a little just to see time. Like I just do the time checks. And I didn't this time, so I have no idea. The next episode could be like 5 hours or 3. I wonder. I'm almost wondering if this is like going to affect us, like on this journey. We should be doing a memory check. We should be doing memory checks and stuff. Because it's sad boy time, if I'm correct. I told him to throw in a like. He's driving to the skate rink right now, and I'm heading that way in a bit. David is a roller derby guy, so he needs to practice. I do it for funsies. I hear. I mean, I've seen roller derby, but it looks quite aggressive. It looks like you get hurt. I'm sure if you're good at skating, I can't skate for shit. The reason I say it is I could barely go around in a circle without dying. I feel like I would get so banged up if I did something like roller derby. But good for David. I hope he is built of iron. He must be to do it as often as he does. Unless I'm just crazy and I suck at skating. Yeah, how long do we get? Yeah, do we get to keep talking? Whatever you want. Decades. Maybe. Decades? And decades doesn't. What if it doesn't really remember? What if it just feels like forever, but it's not? I don't know. I can't trust. Yeah, Jester's just having a full on convo with this tree. Yeah, like people, like even though this is really happening, people are gonna definitely start being concerned about Jester's well being. It looks like we're glitching a bit. Spread the word around. Spread the word around, lower branches. That was the word, sallow. Drab and sallow. Because before Yasha goes, can you see me? Can you see me? And now she forgot what she was going to say. That was perfectly done unintentionally. Oh, listen to him. Oh my, not to be callous, but do we really even care? I mean, I get we got bigger things. Guacamole is sucking the energy out of the earth. Do we want to get involved? But I mean, let's figure. Yeah. Let's see what we're dealing with first. Yeah, let's. We need to know if there even is a guacamole. Is there? I don't even know if there really is a guacamole. I hope he is, and we could eat him, and he tastes just like homemade guac. Oh, oh, ho, ho. Someone's crying. Yeah. Whenever I hear silent sobbing in the distance, it reminds me of Left for Dead with the witches. I think they were something with the witches. You'd get up and they'd run in at you screeching. Bacon and crying. Is this what's happening? Bacon and crying. Well, if we're hearing it, we're down to the final 10 minutes. Final 10 minutes. We need 4 likes. 4 more likes. We can do it. Like Bella Caroli said. Just, what did he say? What did Bella Caroli say? You can do it. That's what Bella Caroli said. Parkouring. The music is kicking up. There is things about to happen. What could this be? Eyes? Yeah. Two eyes. or what looks like two eyes. It stops crying. Don't ever turn your back. What if it's not in there anymore? You just see the darkness. Do we see the reflecting eyes? What if it already... Making my way back. After I just said we haven't heard it in a while. Making my way back. Nothing. Ball bearing throne. I have to pee so bad, but I know we only have like 8 minutes left, and it looks like we just hit 50 likes. I just looked. We literally just hit 50 likes. We did it. We did it. 50 likes. Now we have to hit 100. I lied to all of you this week. 50 isn't good enough. No, I'm just kidding. We're doing it. So we're going to take a pee break in 8 minutes. What is happening? What is this thing? Is it I'm thinking it's got to be part of this community of people. Maybe it's a runaway. Maybe it's a child that followed us because we're so cool. Bo starts... Oh my God, I love it. I honestly love it. I really think that's I'm going to go with it because maybe it'll sympathize. Maybe you'll sympathize with it. 30 feet. 30 feet is good. 30 feet's enough distance to do something as fast as Bo is. I love it. This is great. Marisha is selling it too. Marisha's doing great. I never would have thought that was the angle we'd go, but it's great. And honestly, it might work better than... I mean, we don't... What to attack a thing? We don't know what it is. Pocket bacon. 30 feet. 30 forward. Bacon in the eye. Bacon in the eye. Yeah, it's that, and it's pocket bacon. It's not just old. It's been in Bo's pocket. Like I wouldn't eat bacon in my pocket for a minute. I don't want bacon in my pocket. That like would be it would even feel gross on your leg. It'd be like oily, greasy bacon. Keep liking and subscribing, everybody. But we did it. We're at 51. We have officially done it. We could all retire. We're rich. Perception with advantage. We have keen hearing. The owl is hooting. And Viridian is with us, so Viridian should know if something's up. Popo's pecking order. What is up? Is Bo Goku? Yes, that is who Bo is right now. Oh, I remember this. Time to make bots. Everybody cry? Oh my God. Are we all gonna cry? This is the most ridiculous thing. Ford's not doing it. Or is Travis just not? Ford, you better cry. Eyes of the Grave. Look at Marisha is going nuts. I love it. She is just sobbing her ass off. Eyes of the Grave. What? What? What is that's what I was saying before. Are we still seeing the eye reflections? Because Matt keeps saying you see the empty hollow, but he's not saying we see the reflective eyes. I think it dipped and has like started circling round. People are still crying. What the frig are you? Is there a piece of bacon stuck in it? We're and that's where we ended. So thank God we hit 50 likes. It was great though. Honestly, we got nothing done, it seems like, but it was a really good episode. That was a good episode. It ended with bangers. We had a whole journey through the woods and the swamp and everything else, talking to trees. What is this? Is now was the maw like Matt said it was going like oh like was that doing something else or was that what she thought was the crying? Humanoid, long, stretched, and the mouth is the crazy part. This mouth is that's the weirdest, craziest part. I'm so excited. That's what I'm good at. All right. Well, there is nothing. We're gonna let Matt say goodnight, and then we're gonna jump in. No nose. No nose. Coco is just staring right at me like a cute little baby. Good night, Matt. Oh, hello, Matt. We're going to jump in. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, it is a short one. It is a short one. We're going to go to throwing some ball bearings. We're getting the recap from Matt, and then I'm going to pause it and run and use the bathroom. So, Ninja, we will smoke when I return. But we're going to wait to see the timestamp so everyone can get on the same page. And then, like I said, we will we'll do it. We'll do the next 30 minutes. All roll initiative. Go to. All right. We'll stop. Wait, let's see if we can go to We'll do that. 11:55. I like even numbers. It's going to be 11:55 on the clock. So this is the third time we're resetting the clock. Boop, boop, boop. So we got 0, 11, 55. Set time. All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I have to pop out for a minute. Glad we hit 50. The dude. We will be back in less than 5 minutes. I'm going to let Coco out because she just heard me getting up and now she wants to run. So we're going to take a bathroom break, get a drink if you want, and we will start this. We'll start this. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna try this. I'm just gonna finish this protein bar, but we're gonna read the comments. Uh, I have too much in my mouth. I'm sorry if you're all jumping in and watching me chew. I just was like so freaking hungry. I'm like, let me swallow a protein bar and then I'll eat after this. After this, I'm going to do the Patreon hour and the YouTube video. But I was like, let me just eat something quick because I'm going to die. I just want to see where the break is on this episode. They have it more, it's almost dead center this week. Perfect. So we got, well, there's only going to be 10. There's not going to be a YouTube video. Maybe I'll shorten Patreon. There's exactly 1 hour. If we do the 30 minutes, there's like exactly 1 hour for Patreon. So I'll cut like 10 minutes out of Patreon and add it to the YouTube, because usually when we have extra time, I'll add that to Patreon to make up for that. So there will be a very short YouTube video, but we're going to do the 30 minutes. I'm going to jump into the Patreon hour and then we go from there. So yes, Ninja has set it off. Everybody get the radiators ready. I'm just going to drink first so that I can wash down that protein bar. And then everyone unite. Shane, I also saw Shane said something. Oh yeah. I saw your comment about bacon in the Ziploc baggie. What do you just like cook up a whole package of bacon all at once, Ziploc baggie, handfuls, do it on camp? What do you like dry it or drain? Like, do you drain it somehow so that it's really dry, or you just make it really dry? Because like I'll like make my bacon extra crispy, and I usually don't. I'll drain the oil from time to time and then pat it with paper towels. So usually my bacon is pretty much like jerky to begin with, but I'm wondering if you have a process, because that's something that I eat bacon all the time. Bacon is like, don't consider that. I mean, that is probably my biggest cheat, is occasionally I have bacon, but I'm not like a sweets guy. So to me, bacon is like the worst thing I probably eat. All right, so that's kind of what I do. Smoked in an air fryer and dry with a paper towel. I'll like make it on a grill, and then I'll drain the grease and stuff, and then I'll like do it again, and then I'll drain it again, and I'll keep doing it till it's almost like jerky, and then I'll put it on like paper towels and pat it, and then literally it's like I literally eat it like beef jerky. My family's like, ew, like you don't like juicy bacon? Like we want juicy, greasy, fatty. Like they want the greasiest, juiciest burger. I don't mind that, and I think I get why people like that. I don't know what it is. I've always like dry. I love beef jerky, so I just love things to be like dried out, and I could just like take on the go and eat with my bare hands and not have slop everywhere. Greasy burgers get in my beard and everything. It becomes a thing. So over my life, I've learned to just eat snack kind of foods that work with a beard, and I could eat on the go, and I could eat in my truck and stuff like that. So I totally understand the juicy, greasy burger. It definitely tastes delicious, but it's just too messy for me to want to deal with. I'm just don't care that much about my food. The only thing I'm gonna care about is my sushi and my and not even sushi. I don't really even eat sushi. I have sashimi. I just love giant chunks of raw fish and steak. That's all I want. Give me that and whiskey and some radiators, and I'm a happy camper. We're going to pack ours. We're going to smoke. We're going to jump into the 30 minutes, everybody. So get ready for action. Ready? Here we go. Radiators unite. I saw already we had Clever and Colvin and Shane and Ninja. Jerky. I like dry and crispy. Same with me. I'll occasionally get a sushi roll. I saw that Michael said he's having sushi right now. Ninja giving sushi emojis and stuff. I love sushi, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm not a big fan of the rice part. And like if you get really creative and have like a specialty roll, that's interesting. But like if I'm on the run and I'm just looking to get a protein overdose and I don't want all that rice, I'll just get like a sashimi deluxe and just literally eat chunks of raw fish. And I mean, it's the only bad thing about that is probably high in sodium, but I think I behave otherwise, so I am allowed some salt. Chimiki Pero also joined us. I only have sushi on Saturdays. I'm not kidding. I'm starving, and I was just thinking about it since we're talking. And by the time we're done with this 30 minutes, It's Friday, and the place down the street is open till 11 o'clock. I could order sashimi and sushi till 11. And I could even do the Patreon hour and the YouTube video and still go get it. So I think I might do that. If I behave and I actually finish all my videos, I will allow myself sashimi tonight. That'll be my reward for being a good little boy. So everybody get ready, because we just finished the radiators and we have 11:55 on the clock. We have till 40. We'll go to 42. We'll go to 42 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to go to 42 minutes, everybody. So here we go. Dwarven Forge. We immediately got a battle map. Immediately get a battle map, so this thing is clearly not good. I was going to say when we were talking, and I totally forgot, what if it's not evil? What if it's just standing next to you like, oh, but it's like, you want to go out for a cup of coffee? I just have a weird way of asking. Like the Ood. Look at Doctor Who and the Ood. The Ood are so creepy. They have these weird mouths and things like that. And there are these nice creatures that are just like enslaved because of lobotomized horribleness. I'll swing this side. Unagi don is my favorite food on the planet. What is that? I don't know what that is. Is it said before? I only sushi on Sunday. I already read that. We don't have any sushi places here anymore. We've got some club sushi. Oh, Sam's Club sushi. Yeah. Ow. I've had Sam's Club sushi. It's probably just like BJ's, because around me, BJ's and Sam's Club are the same thing. But I've had BJ's sushi, and it is very riced. It is like 2 layers of rice and then the smallest amount of meat. I've gotten it before because I'm like, you can get like a whole platter for pretty cheap. And it's not bad. It's just so much rice, at least when I used to get it. It might be different now, because I probably haven't done that in like 10 years. Oh, that's right. We talked about this eel. Unagi don is my favorite food on the planet. That's right, eel. The Ood, that's been a minute. Yes, I am currently on season 4 of Doctor Who. I think I just started season 4 of Doctor Who on Patreon. We've watched every episode, and we're doing Torchwood. But the Ood has been like a thing that's been coming back. And I just recently I saw them again. Hang out by the tar pool. You look like everyone's favorite aunt. I don't know if Marisha's are insults or compliments. Not that I think they're bad, but I feel like they could be taken wrong. You are way behind on Torchwood. The timeline is, yeah, the timeline, people were requesting it and it was going side by side. And then the people that requested it were like, I want to do different shows now. So I don't blame them, but it is definitely not on the same page as Torchwood right now. We were at one point, side by side. 6 and 9. That's a sex thing. This can't be Vokodo. I don't think it is, but it's possibly something to do with it. Or, I mean, maybe not Vokodo, but something to do with Vokodo. Where in Torchwood? I feel like I want to say I don't remember honestly. I'm not because we haven't done one in a month or two, and now I don't remember. I have to go back and recap. I can't remember what episode. I know we were at least halfway through the season. I feel like we were very close to season 2. Scurry up that tree. I love tacos. I'm down for tacos. I spent many a night in high school and college at Taco Bell. I love me some steak, anything steak. A steak soft taco, a steak quesadilla. I'll go with a steak, triple steak burritos were great. But yeah, I go with steak. I mean, I'll have chicken and beef, but I'm a steak guy. Everything I have is usually steak in it in some form or another. Either that or I'll get like chicken wings. Chicken wings are good. Always meat of some sort. Poor Ford. Farts are underneath the water, guys. Farts underwater. E6 Contraside. Gotta run back into Pizza Land for a few minutes. Be right back, Ninja. Have fun. I worked at Taco Bell for a while. I made some crazy shit. None of my friends ever did, surprisingly, because I had a friend that worked at Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. I don't, and we would always go to Taco Bell, ironically. And I mean, we knew the people that worked there just from eating there all the time, but none of them were like friends of mine or anything. Or I never, like, I would, like, one of my friends was the manager of Burger King. So I'd go in the back all the time after hours and, like, we just make shit because he was the manager. But same thing with Wendy's, but never Taco Bell. I wish I had such the honor. Taco Bell, definitely to this day, that and White Castle. Taco Bell and White Castle, hands down my favorite fast food. I don't do it often, but if I do, it's one of the two. Usually White Castle, but I haven't had White Castle in probably like 3 months. I used to get it once a week. That was like my weekend cheat. And because of all the super strict dieting and stuff, I haven't had it in like 3 months. No. Wait, did Jay miss the closing conversation? Oh, never mind. It's this episode, so never mind. The conversations is at the D&D of this episode. What? The conversation is at the D&D of this episode, Michael. Oh, we're all talking about that. Okay. David used to work at Taco Bell. I worked at Hardee's and Subway. Subway's good. I definitely have had Subway many times. Hardee's isn't around me. I know of Hardee's, but we don't have any Hardee's around us. I've never I feel like I've seen them somewhere, like maybe PA. I've definitely been to a state that has them, but I mean, maybe they exist somewhere else, but I'm all over New Jersey and I've never seen a Hardee's. We don't have Carl's Jr., Hardee's. I think they're both the same, right? Or the same owner. We just started getting Red Robins. Like I kept my whole life I've seen commercials, Red Robin, yum. Never had a Red Robin till like 10 years ago. I went, it was good. I didn't realize they had alcohol. That was better. I thought they were like an IHOP. I thought a Red Robin was like an IHOP and it was like a TGI Fridays and they had a full bar and I was like, done. I'll Red Robin yum all day long. I don't do onions, so White Castle. Oh my God, I literally White Castle's has so many onions. I ask for extra onions. I am a crazy fanatic. I don't know what it is. Onions, you couldn't have enough onions on anything. Onions, I love garlic. and I'll do mushrooms and peppers, but I cover everything in onions. And White Castle is already like if you bite a White Castle burger, you get just as much onions as you get meat. And I get extra onions. They don't even charge you because they're like, we don't know what's wrong with you and we feel bad. Bo. See, whoa, oh my God, that was, I was like, no, unconscious, like knocked her out. No, like legitimately knocked her out. We got zeroed out. Wait, she's to 0 hit points. Isn't there like some sort of, isn't there some sort of rule where if you get, okay, I think that's what I was going to say. I think I was gonna say, doesn't she have to roll? But I thought there was like a thing where if you got zeroed out instantly, didn't you suffer? Wasn't there like a thing where you die, like permanently, like you're out, done? I guess not. Lay on hands, restores to, hey, she comes back. It's a defibrillator. I was going to say, all we need is for her to come back. McDonald's was me and my friend's high school hangout. That and the mall food court. I was big with the mall food court. There's a mall maybe 15 minutes from my house, and it was brand new when I graduated like right around high school. They just built this place, so it was like brand spanking new. Everyone would go there. There was a movie theater and a food court, and it was glorious because we never had anything like that around here that was that close. You had to go like much further, like 30, 40 minutes. So it was like, oh my God, and it was like all brand spanking new. I like lived at that place. They had a Sam Goody next to the food court, and we would like just go look at CDs and cassettes because that's all that existed. But yeah, the mall was great in the 90s. I graduated in 99, so I feel like I was in high school at like one of the greatest times because that was when like everything was becoming like super mini malls, at least in my state. I mean, it might be different in other states. 11 points of lightning damage. You have to go negative your total hit points in one hit. Got you. I started thinking, I'm like, wait, isn't it like the other way or something? So it just sucked her dry. Competition. It's always a competition. Always a competition. What is Sam's flask? What I don't understand Sam's flask. It said like Hex Dr. Z. What is going on here? Oh, it's Laura. Dead Alive Day? I can't read it. I'm trying to somebody please explain Sam's flask this week. All right. That's ring girl shit. I just said that's mean girl shit. It's a hacker's reference. I don't. The funny thing is, I love hackers, but I honestly don't. I see it now, but I would have never got it. Hack, hack. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. It looks like it says hacks Dr. Z, but I guess that's just horrible on my part. Oh, hackzors. All right. I was gonna say I'm just reading it horribly wrong then. Jay should watch the Nerdverse one shot. I don't know if I've seen that. I've definitely not seen it. I feel like we've brought that up before, possibly. Remember Jack the Planet? What was that movie? Oh yeah, Hack the Planet. Hack the Planet. I love it. All right, now that I know what it is, I'm actually upset at myself. But I felt like me reading it wrong totally threw me off the trail. So if you have 20 hit points and you take 40 damage, dead, but you can be revivified. Revivified, got it. Thank you, everybody. Radiators, it is the midway point. We are 15 minutes away from the end. So everybody, 15 minutes. Let us unite the radiators. I wanted to blow it out the window without freezing out the house. Okay. Okay. Use Vex's broom. It's that easy. I'm going to open the door for Coco. She's knocking. Hello. Hello. Come here. I'm watching. I'm bringing Coco over and she's... Where are you going? What you doing? Come out. Come out. Hello. The will-o'-the-wisp thingies. Is a will-o'-the-wisps from like specifically from something, or is that just like a common thing? I feel like we've talked about this in Critical Role before with the will-o'-the-wisps. All right. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Oh, God, he's gone. Oh, I was worried Laura would actually heal. I heard. Oh, no, he's gone. I left. Coco knocks on the door 15,000 times, and then I let her in, and now she's like, why is the door closed? Coco, come here. Come here, you nut. Oh my God, that sounded so real. Marisha in the mic literally just like freaked me out. I was like, what the frig? I literally thought a demon jumped into my head and was talking in my to this ear. It's Santa Rigo's right here. Once before, during the gentleman job, it's a folklore thing, but wide it spread. Once before, during the gentleman job, the will-o'-the-wisps are a medieval description of glowing balls that float around. And Shane did confirm we did speak of them before. Coco. Come here, you crazy son of a bitch. High five. Are there any glowing blue balls? Any glowing blue balls yet? Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to throw this sock at you. Boop. Nope, it landed right on top of the shelf and missed her. Yes. 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 All right, Bo's got haste now. So Bo can... What are you doing? Come over here. She's like hiding under the shelf. Like she's like mad at me. Stop being mad at me. It's just Will of the Wisp. Know the name in the name. Know the in the name. Got you, got you, got you. I was like, I'm reading that wrong. Glad to see I came back in to this moment. Ha ha ha. Hey Jay, mentioned Matt short yet? Hey Jay, mentioned Matt's... I can't see if it's blocking another word. When it rises to the top. Have you mentioned Matt's shirt yet? I leave... Do you think you're... I leave... Why, should I get the reference? I can't tell what it says. I leave... I love, oh my God, am I insane? I am blind. I am truly blind. I love eating ass. Do you think you're a certified gay? What is that? What is that even about? What is that in reference to? I love eating ass. He's got a shirt that says I love eating ass. I honestly didn't even notice. Like, to me, it was like blurry from this distance. That's how horrible my eyes are. And I'm like... Is that, I literally thought it was some sort of video game reference. I love beating the classics. Is that what it says? Oh my God. Is that I love beating the classics? No way. The vest is obscuring the but was that intentional is my question. Is that like, was that, I almost feel like somebody designed that shirt with that in mind. Is that accidental? That's got to be one of the greatest accidents in the history of Critical Role. If that isn't, like, I'm not thinking Matt did it intentionally, even though he might have. I'm thinking it was just somebody designed the shirt to do that if you wore a vest or something. Because that's just too great. That's just too great that it matches up so well. Oh my God. Definitely not. No, it was not intentional. The vest is obscuring. Oh my God. I like, you ever see like the Little Mermaid or like the animators put like sexual things in the imagery or they get fired and this and that. I said I have an old Star Wars card where there's a limited run of them where the guy got fired and he has C-3PO with a giant erection. And they edited, and he just put it in, and it was like something. There's a whole story about it if you want to Google it. Star Wars Topps trading card. I own it, and it's worth, like, I don't know, anywhere from a couple hundred to a couple $1,000s. There's not a lot of them, and I have it like mint condition. Randomly had it as a kid. I just randomly got it in my collection of Star Wars cards. One day somebody told me, yeah, you know, there's like a card, and I looked, and I'm like, oh my God, I freaking have it. And I could show you guys. in one of my drawers somewhere. I definitely can access it. I have C3PO dick card. Doodle-doodle-doot, Inspector Gadget. This is going on way longer than I thought it would, but it's all good. Didn't Marisha just have something similar on a four-sided dive or something? I don't think that shirt was intended to be worn with a vest. Funnily enough, it won't be the last time a shirt is read wrong with this group, not even that long ago. It does say eating. I do love me some coal lightning, a classic druid spell. I thought it said something. I love. Oh, it does say eating though. Yeah, it does say I love eating the classics. Yeah, because it did. It. I didn't see the B either. But either way, it doesn't matter as far as the classics part. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm never gonna forget that. That is glorious. I'm surprised nobody like Sam has noticed it. Like Sam, like somebody like with a dirty mind. I'm surprised they didn't immediately go like Matt, or has somebody pointed it out. Maybe somebody pointed it out in the beginning. Bronato's Voltaic Bolt. All right, crossbow. A dramatic 12. Everyone hold your breaths. A classic Druids. Oh, I read that. The ad on this episode is one of my top five. What is the name of this episode? Ghosts, Dinosaurs, and Stuff. I never read it till just then, and now it's got dinosaurs in the title. Ghosts, Dinosaurs, and Stuff. We already got the ghosts. What's the stuff? I mean, I want to see the dinosaurs too. Now that's pretty good. 44 points of damage. That's pretty good. Howdy doody doodies. All right. We definitely knocked the wind out of it, but it's still up. It's still going. Surprise, Veth can homebrew her own spells too. I like it. It's a Brian David Gilbert shirt. Blank. What? It's a Brian David Gilbert shirt. 100% on purpose. I have to see what's behind the heart. There's a blockage on the heart. What was I else? I don't think that shirt was intended to be worn with a vest. Poor Bo. I mean, like I said, I didn't expect. I honestly was thinking this thing was gonna just be nothing of a problem, and then everything else happened, and now for, I mean, we're done. I just realized we got 1 minute. She's hasted. She stands up. She's got very low energy. Pop, and use the bolt. You're averting your gaze. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's where we're going to stop because I don't want to get involved into anything crazier. And we already don't have enough time for YouTube. So we're going to stop there. We have. I just want to make sure I'm right. 41. Yeah, it's like literally, look at the YouTube, it stops at 140. And we're at 142. So technically, Patreon's getting 58 minutes. I'll probably do an 8-minute YouTube video and we'll just do a whole lot of talking about whatever was in the Patreon video. So if you don't have Patreon, we'll do all the talking about what was in the Patreon 50 minutes. We'll do a Patreon 50 minutes. I'll do like a 10 or 15-minute YouTube video. And then we'll finish that up. And then we're going to probably have a short live stream. Because I can't imagine. Yeah, it doesn't start till 2. And it ends at 3. Actually, no, we'll have an hour and a half. Hour and a half. Solid live stream. Beautiful. Everything is glorious. Last week, like, messed me up because there was 2.5 hours in the front half and 50 minutes in the back half. So this one is split right down the middle. Very, very good. But I didn't think, like I said, that thing would go on as long as it did. But the episode is called Ghosts, Dinosaurs, and Stuff. So being as we're about a third of the way through, this has got to be the ghosts. I guess the middle portion is going to be dinosaurs and then stuff. I'm guessing stuff. Please be Vokodo. Please be something. This could all be having to do with Vokodo. Like the earth is rotting and the trees are sallow. And this is happening where there's ghosts that suck the life out of you in one move. But I don't know if that is just because things out here suck because you got to go a distance and Vokodo's out here so people don't frig with it. But I don't even still think Vokodo's real. But Viridian's with us and I know we're going to get there. I don't know what to think and they're prolonging it as long as possible. And Traveler Con is getting close, but they did say it took quite a journey to get out here. So it isn't like, I guess we should get there immediately. I just want to. The name will make sense, probably in the Mighty Nein time video. Really, really important next live to focus at the very, very end until Matt says, is it Thursday yet? It's really important. Got it, Chimiki Pero? Oh, so it's a Brian David Gilbert shirt. It is 100% on purpose. Sam's shirt says everybody, and it's a little brown. The name will make sense probably in the Mighty Nein timeline. Either way, I think I'm going to go eat the rest of this protein bar and jump into the Patreon hour and do the YouTube video because I could reward myself with sashimi and it got me excited now when we were talking about it. I hope you all go get some sushi and sashimi right now. Ninja, Chimiki, I agree. Ninja, are you still working? We'll hit the radiators one more time. Since Ninja is here, I'm just going to take a drink of this. We'll hit the radiators one more time. We'll do the roll call. And then we'll call it a night because I could be done by 10 o'clock and get my sashimi. I have to go pick it up. So I have to have it ordered and picked up by 11, but that's going to be no problem. So let us hit the radiators one last time. If you would like to join us for our roll call and our Is It Friday Yet? Feel free. If not, you got things to do. I understand. Shane, Colvin, Ninja, Clever. I think I said Shane twice, maybe. Whoever else, you know, I love you all. Rat Eaters, shots, drinks, our final salute to Friday night closing out. Oh, I got to repack it, but that's good enough for that. So, Dark Wolf, Emily Maria, Amelia. But let me say that. I think I just blended everyone's names. Dark Wolf, Emily Maria, Amelia, Little Paramonster, Amy France, and David France. David, I hope you did well with your roller derby today. I hope you stay solid as a rock and you sing that song constantly. Solid as a rock. Colvin, now I totally lost my place. 44, Daniel O'Day, the Chimiki Perro. We've got a break. Adam Espinosa. I think I saw M. Gormley, Ninja Master, the Dude JB, and Michael, my moderators. The Dude. Yes, we will find out about Dragon Ball Z, just to reiterate earlier. And Percy Jackson finished, those of you who were watching that. Patrick, Vero G, anybody I missed, Tealbird, the great and mighty Tealbird. We will be getting a shirt soon, and Tealbird is probably going to drop a new art on the next one because this one was for 102, so we're getting new art next week. Or maybe we'll get one for this week. Maybe we will be so blessed by the great Tealbird. Popo's Pecking Order. Not the Dude JB. Other account. Got it. Anybody I miss, roll call down below. There's a lot of comments. So I don't even know. I think I got everybody, though. I don't recall missing anybody. If I did, you know I love you. And you also know to say...